Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Strange Facts about Great Minds. And the vocabulary words are discovery.
Discovery.
Reporters made the shocking discovery that Donnie had lied about how he got his money.
Oh no. Precisely.
Precisely.
The window in Jane's room is precisely 1 meter wide.
Polish.
Polish.
Joseph polished his shoes for an hour last night.
Wow. Curl.
Curl.
Christine curls her hair every morning.
Inspire.
Inspire.
The children were inspired by the speaker's courage. So we're talking about some great minds today.
Yeah, and you know, people who are really intelligent, geniuses especially, they're always a little bit weird, right?
That's why I'm so weird.
Yeah, you are pretty weird.
Yeah.
Not everybody who is weird is a genius, okay?
Okay, fine.
Don't make this mistake.
Hey, great minds think alike.
So everybody knows who Tesla is.
I know, Tesla is the car.
Yeah, so he's really the name of the car, Tesla, is named after the person who's really famous for getting AC, electricity, into homes, and it's a kind of a method of delivering electricity. So the way we charge our phones and like so many things that we use electricity for, it's all thanks to Tesla.
And he's really famous, but yet he's a little bit strange.
So how is he strange?
Too. Well, he had some odd habits. I wouldn't say weird, I'd say odd habits. Okay, a little bit different. Well, you know, he only slept 2 hours every single night.
Wow.
Not only that, he had to dine exactly at 8:10 p.m.
8:10.
Yeah, 8:10. Not 8:12, but not 8:15, but 8:10 p.m. And there were a lot of weird things that he had to do every single day, like a routine.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's learn more about Tesla and how weird he was.
All right, very interesting.
Enjoy.
Strange facts about great minds. The greatest of scientists were famous not only for their discoveries, which forever changed society, but also for their interesting lives. Having a rare, special mind often goes hand in hand with unusual behaviors and quirks. Nikola Tesla is known for many inventions. One was the AC, alternating current method of supplying electricity that we use whenever we charge our phones or toast bread. It is fitting that Tesla was born during a thunderstorm, as he would experiment with electricity all his life.
Today's lesson is called Strange Facts About Great Minds. Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. So we're going to be talking about some great minds. Now, when we say that, generally we mean great discoverers, great thinkers, great scientists, people who've used their minds to do great things. Now, lots of people have great minds, but generally when we say that, we're talking about inventors and scientists and people like that. And just like all sorts of people, inventors can be weird. They can be strange, odd, unusual. Does this help them to think of the brilliant things that they thought of and make the amazing discoveries they made? We don't know, but it certainly makes them more interesting and also makes us, other weird, normal people, feel maybe not so weird.
Let's get started. The greatest of scientists were famous not only for their discoveries, which forever changed society, but also for their interesting lives. So yes, these great ideas they had, okay? Very often they're great because they're strange and creative and wonderful, okay? And maybe people who think that way are also going to lead interesting lives. They'll see the world in a different way than other people, so they'll want to live in a different type of way as well. So there you go. Their discoveries were great. They changed society, but they also had an interesting take on life and how to live.
There you go. Now, a discovery, this noun, is basically a surprising or an important find. When you see or learn or realize something for the first time, this could be a discovery. But more and more when we talk about great discoveries, we're talking about scientific discoveries, right? The discovery of gravity or the discovery of the theory of relativity or DNA by Crick and Watson. These are the discoveries that we talk about today. These amazing scientific sort of realizations, these amazing things. These guys take facts and do tests and then come up with a theory that changes the world of science and the way we see nature. This is the type of thing we're talking about. Reporters, it says, reporters made the shocking discovery that Donnie had lied about how he got his money. This discovery is learning some important or shocking information, but if it's unknown and you find out, that could be a discovery.
Anyways, rare minds, they come up with very interesting ideas, world-changing ideas. But yes, if you're going to think in a new way, in a totally creative way, you might be a very different person down deep. Yeah, having a rare, special mind often goes hand in hand with unusual behaviors and quirks. So not only do you think differently, well, you also act differently. You might have some unusual behaviors and quirks. Now, let's move on to the first scientist that we'll be talking about, Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla is known for many inventions. One was the AC, or alternating current method of supplying electricity that we use whenever we charge our phones or toast bread. Yes, there was the DC current, direct current. That was Thomas Edison's invention. Tesla, though, came up with AC, which is actually quite an improvement on DC, although Edison didn't see it in that way.
That's right. There was a famous conflict or argument between those two men, but basically the electrical systems that we have around us today are mostly the result of Nikola Tesla's work, and he did some other amazing things too. Well, he was an unusual man with an unusual brain, and he actually was born in an unusual way too. It says it is fitting that Tesla was born during a thunderstorm, as he would experiment with electricity all his life. There's one fun and interesting fact. When he was born outside of the hospital, wherever his mom was, I think he was born in where? Czechoslovakia?
Someplace in Eastern Europe, yeah.
Somewhere like that, where his mom there was in the hospital giving birth. There was a big electrical thunderstorm outside, and wouldn't you know it, young Nikola Tesla grew up to experiment with electricity all his life. It's a good thing it wasn't snowing, because then he would have just grown up to make ice cream or something.
But he would have made a heck of an ice cream maker, or maybe he could have been a great Eskimo. Who knows?
Right, but we might be eating ice cream in the dark now.
It's true. Yeah. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们这2天的课文是要聊天才科学家的奇闻异事。有一些伟大科学家，除了因为他们伟大的发现而闻名，也有可能因为他们有趣的人生而闻名。好，课文就提到说，罕见特殊的头脑常常伴随着不寻常的举止和怪癖。好 ，go hand in hand with 什么什么，就表示伴随着什么出现，跟什么息息相关。那这边还有用到补充单字 quirk。Quirk 表示怪癖或是奇特的地方，我们在后面加上 y 会变成形容词 quirky 就是形容古怪的。好，第一个要介绍的科学家是 Nikola Tesla， 尼可拉特斯拉。他最广为人知的发明就是设计了交流电力系统。我们现在要帮手机充电或者要烤面包的时候，你所用到的这种交流供电方式就是他的贡献。那特斯拉他终其一生都在实验电力。有趣的是，他出生的时候正好有雷雨，有雷电交加，这好像冥冥之中有注定，好像他这一辈子就是要研究电力了。好，那我们先来看单字 discovery。discovery 它是名词，表示发现或是被发现的事物。如果把字尾 y 改成 er， 变成 discoverer 就表示发现者。好，补充单字 thunderstorm 它表示雷雨、雷暴。那么 electricity 它表示电力或是电学。顺便补充一下，当初爱迪生呢是支持用直流电， 特斯拉是支持用交流电，那有人就用电流之战来称呼这两个人之间的冲突。我们就顺便学一下 alternating current 表示交流电，它可以简称为 AC。那么 direct current 是直流电，简称为 DC。这话课文中。
Strange facts about great minds. In his later years, Tesla lived in New York and had many odd habits. He slept only 2 hours per night and dined at precisely 8:10 p.m., using exactly 18 napkins to polish the utensils. After dinner, he'd often work until 3 a.m. Before bed, Tesla curled the toes on each foot 100 times, saying it was good for his brain.
Okay, Nikola Tesla apparently was born during a thunderstorm with thunder and lightning, and he went on to experiment with electricity throughout his life. How about that? He was a really smart guy, but also an interesting, eccentric guy. Yeah, in his later years, Tesla lived in New York and had many odd habits. He would habitually do weird things, regularly do weird things.
Okay, well, a lot of people have odd habits. You know, you might be the kind of person who likes to put your left sock on before your right sock every morning, or you always eat the same thing for breakfast, or something like that. For some people, it makes them feel safe and comfortable and, you know, makes their daily routine a little easier. So let's look at some of Tesla's odd habits, these strange personal things that he did. It says he slept only 2 hours per night and dined at precisely 8:10 p.m., using exactly 18 napkins to polish the utensils. Okay, this is a little more odd than my odd habits, I have to admit. He slept only 2 hours each night. That just sounds tiring.
Impossible.
I hope he took naps during the
too.
day. And then he dined, or he ate dinner. To dine is to eat, but in this case, of course, we're talking about dinner because it's in the evening. But he dined at not 6, not 6:30, not kind of whenever he felt hungry, but precisely 8:10 p.m. That's the time. Don't call him at 8:10. He's sitting down for dinner, and that would be after using 18 napkins, those little things you wipe your mouth with or put on your lap when you're eating. He used those to polish the utensils, to clean and shine the forks, knives, spoons, the things he would use to eat.
So would he start eating at 8:10, or would he start polishing and shining his utensils at 8:10?
That'll take a while.
That's weird.
Maybe
yeah,
he started shining at 8, and then he finished by 8:10.
Well, one way or another, he did this every day. He dined precisely at 8:10, not 8:09, not 8:11, 8:10 p.m. exactly. Yeah, the adverb precisely means exactly. Okay, and not only are we being exact, we're going to that next level. Yeah, this word precise is stronger than the word exactly. For example, the window in Jane's room is precisely 1 meter wide. We're using this word to emphasize the fact that we have measured it and we know this as a fact.
All right, and he used these 18 napkins, as I said, to polish the utensils, the knives and forks that he would eat with. He wanted to make them clean and shiny before he used them. And when you polish something, you're basically making it clean and shiny by rubbing it quite hard. Okay, so we polish things like metal that we want to shine, that we want to look really nice, things like silverware, or you might polish the buckle on your belt or something like that. Or we also polish leather things sometimes, because leather, with a little bit of what we would call polish, something that colors it and can get shined up, will really look good when it's nicely polished. Shining your shoes or polishing your shoes is something you might do before going for a job interview or something like that. Having your nice leather shoes looking shiny, if you want to get them that way, just work at polishing them. For example, Joseph polished his shoes for an hour last night. Wow, that's a lot of shoes, or he's just polishes slowly. I guess he wasn't in the army. They learn how to polish things quickly.
Anyways, Tesla, strange guy, dining at 8:10 p.m., 18 napkins. Oh my goodness, but there's more. After dinner, He'd often work until 3 a.m. And remember, he would only sleep for 2 hours. Wow. Now, before bed, Tesla curled the toes on each foot 100 times, saying it was good for his brain. Interesting.
He would curl his toes.
He would curl his toes. Yeah. By the way, here, to curl means to kind of roll something into a ball-like shape. So you can't really turn your foot or your hand into a ball, but you can curl your fingers or curl your toes and kind of make them look like a ball, okay? For example, Christine curls her hair every morning naturally. Her hair is straight, so she curls it, okay? I've just said the example sentence, so it's time for us to take a break.
特斯拉对我们现代电力系统贡献很大，不过呢，他个人有一些很奇怪的习惯哦，像他每天晚上只睡2个小时，然后他会准时在晚上8点10分用餐，然后一定要用18条餐巾来擦亮他的餐具。吃完晚餐之后，常常会工作到凌晨3点。那在睡觉之前，他还会把左右脚的脚趾这样各弯曲100次，因为他觉得这个动作对大脑有益。也许是啦，但是还蛮怪的。好，我们要形容奇怪的，你除了用 strange、odd、unusual， 我们还可以学2个形容词，一个是 eccentric。eccentric 是形容古怪的、奇怪的，或是特意奇趣的，还可以用 weird 这个形容词 weird weird 表示奇怪的、怪异的。好，再看课文3个单字 precisely 这个副词表示精准地、准确地或是正好。再来看 polish 当动词，它表示擦亮、磨光或者是改善的意思。它也可以用来当名词来表达抛光剂或是亮光剂，像 nail polish 就可以指指甲油， shoe polish 就可以用来指鞋油。好，下一个单字 curl 在这边是当动词，表达使什么卷曲或是卷曲的意思。解华课文中。
Strange facts about great minds. Tesla also had a photographic memory and used picture thinking to design his inventions, imagining every detail in his mind before even picking up a pencil. Tesla said he was inspired by his mother, who invented small electrical machines when he was a child.
Nikola Tesla, strange guy. Strange mind, too, but in a really good way. Yeah, Tesla, we learn next. Tesla also had a photographic memory and used picture thinking to design his inventions, imagining every detail in his mind before even picking up a pencil. So there you go. He could visualize it all, see it in his head. Amazing. No rough drafts for this guy. If he picked up a pencil and started drawing something, that was the real deal, a finished product.
Very amazing. So obviously this guy grew into being an incredible brain, an incredible inventor, an incredible man, but often it doesn't happen that you're just sort of born a genius. Geniuses need to be sort of raised up by people who encourage them to use their brains. And that was the case with Nikola Tesla. Tesla said he was inspired by his mother. His mother was his inspiration. He was inspired by her, by his mother who invented small electrical machines when he was a child. So this is his mother who was inventing the machines, I guess she was interested in it, but also to teach her son, to play with him. And this obviously inspired her son to go on to study electricity and science and do great things. What is it to inspire? This verb basically means to spark creativity in something or someone like that. It basically gives you an idea and makes you go, hey, I know what we can do. I have an idea. You can get inspired by other people, by works of art, by reading something or hearing something, by just the world around you. But it basically kind of pokes your brain and gives you a flash of a new idea. That light bulb goes off over your head like it does in the cartoons. And you go, oh, wait a minute, I've got a great idea. I've been inspired or I've been hit with inspiration. That new idea is your inspiration. For example, the children were inspired by the speaker's courage. They heard a talk by someone who's overcome many difficulties in that person's life. So the kids thought, wow, that guy, that lady, they did something great. They had many difficulties. I can do the same thing. I feel so inspired. And so do I. I feel inspired. I'm going to sleep 2 hours a night. I'm going to polish everything many, many times. And I'm going to invent something soon, I guess. If I'm
2 hours a night, huh?
If I'm not too tired.
Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break and say goodbye for now, but we'll be back next time.
课文接着提到，特斯拉有着过目不忘的记忆力，而且呢，会用图像思考来设计他的发明。他自己还有说呢，他是受到母亲的启发，母亲在他还小的时候就有发明各种小型电器，所以对他的影响很大。那我们最后来看单字 inspire。inspire 它是动词，表示启发、激励。它的名词是 inspiration。inspiration 表示灵感、启发。好，那麦克老师在解释单字时用到 creativity 这个字 ，creativity，creativity 它表示创意、创造力。好，另外文中用到 photographic memory。photographic memory 它表示照片式记忆，或者是指这个过目不忘，它就是用来形容某个人可以精准想起你看过的人事物，就好像你已经拍照存在脑中一样。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有4个。第一个是 not only but also 的用法。第二个是 it is fitting 加上 that 子句。第三个是 as 当作连接词表示因为。第4个是 experiment with something。我们先来学 not only but also 的用法。Not only 什么什么 but also 什么什么，这是配对连接词，必须用来连接词性相同的字词，表达不但怎么样，而且怎么样。那连接动词的时候，这个时态要一致。举例来说 ，The app is not only fun but also educational。这个应用程式不但很好玩，而且又有教育意义。好，那我们看到例句里面 not only but also 就是连接形容词 fun 以及 educational。好，再看一个例句哦。The cake not only looks lovely but also 空格 delicious。我们要考考大家喽。这个蛋糕不仅外观可爱精致，而且很好吃。好，那看到 not only but also 是用来连接动词，请问你空格里面要填入1 taste 2 tastes 3 tasting。想想看，想好没？噔噔噔噔！因为呢，前面那个动词 looks 要跟它时态一致，所以正确答案就是要选什么？没错，就是2 tastes。The cake not only looks lovely, but also tastes delicious。好，接着我们来学 it is fitting 加上 that 子句。形容词 fitting 它是指适合的、恰当的。当我们说 it is fitting 加上 that 子句，就表示什么什么是很适合的，什么是很恰当的。举例来说 It's fitting that she asked her sister to be her maid of honor。她请她妹妹当伴娘是很适合的，不然要叫妈妈来当吗？好，接着我们来学 as 做连接词，表示因为。as 做连接词可以指因为、由于，就相当于 because。举例来说 As the washing machine was broken, she washed the clothes by hand。由于洗衣机坏掉了，她用手洗衣服。最后来学 experiment with something。experiment 当动词，它是指说做实验、进行试验。我们可以表达 experiment with something 来表达用什么什么做实验。例如The singer has experimented with many different styles of music。那位歌手尝试过许多不同的曲风，许多不同的音乐风格。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to English in
Action. Actually, I'm kind of hungry today.
You know what?
What?
I got your back.
Whoa, what?
I got chocolate.
Nice. Woo. So, what's the topic today?
我会罩你的。
I've got your back.
I got your back.
Well, thank you very much for having my back.
100万。
What?
进入对话。
I don't think I can make it to work today. I'm not feeling well. Can you cover for me?
No problem. I've got your back.
Oh, I'm not feeling well.
Sorry.
What? Why are you hitting my back?
What? I got your back. 刚刚不是讲 I got your back 吗？
It's not really the back. Stop touching my back. So in the dialogue, it means that I'm here for you. Don't worry. I'll do it for you. That kind of feeling. I've got your back.
所以其实不是真的有他的背，
Ah,
其实就是我罩你啦。
right. I'm here for you.
哦，我在这边，
You can count on me.
你可以，
What happened to my voice?
你可以相信我，
You can count on me.
你可以 count on， 你可以相信我。
I can't talk. Can you help me?
Anyway， 我们来 review 一下今天的句子。I've got your back.
I've got your back.
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
You can count on me.
You can count on me. So, if you don't know how to say it in English, then it's very easy.
You can count on us.
Count on us, that's right. 看我们就对了。